We miss Dee so much.
Pictures take Dustin Vander Heyden's wife back
Always smiling at work.
to her favorite memories of her late husband.
Anyone that needed help, he would be there.
And newspaper clippings remind her of how his life suddenly came to an end inside an apartment above this Watertown bar at the hands of their neighbor.
This one's Troy, competent to stand trial.
A witness TMJ4 spoke with in 2014 who was also stabbed by young Choi recalled walking into that apartment.
Saw a man standing over another one, hitting him with a sword, like just striking him.
The criminal complaint says Dustin died from serious injuries to his back, shoulders, and neck. A witness told police Choi said, "I stabbed that expletive." Choi pleaded guilty but was found not guilty by mental defect. He was then sent to a mental health institution. Since 2019, court records show he's filed 6 petitions for community release. A Jefferson County judge denied Choi's 2 attempts last year, saying Choi continues to be dangerous. That changed on Wednesday, quote, "The court cannot find that Mr. Choi would pose a significant risk of bodily harm to himself or to others."
Do you think he deserves to be back in the community 11 years later?
It's still too early.
Why do you feel that way?
Who can heal that quick? There are other victims out there. Can you imagine what they're going through?
I reached out to Choi's attorney.
Has Mr. Choi shared any remorse for what happened back in 2014?
Absolutely. He has absolutely expressed remorse.
Nick Gansner agreed to do an interview.
Some people question how you could go from being considered a danger to the community 10 months ago to having that all change now.
Sure, I think that's a reasonable question. On this occasion, we actually had 2 evaluations done. Both of those licensed psychologists concluded that Mr. Choi was appropriate for conditional release.
Under Wisconsin's criminal justice system, if Choi had been found mentally competent and guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged, he would have spent at least 20 years in prison. But since Choi was found not guilty by mental defect, Gansner says there's no minimum amount of time he has to be kept in a mental institution.
Now, that does not mean he's going to simply walk out into the world and be unsupervised. Far from it.
Gansner says what that will look like is going to be determined by a judge in January.
He is almost very likely to be living in some kind of supervised group home or group situation.
Dustin's widow says she still worries for her family's safety.
They better be on him like a fly to a fly trap stick.
And therefore wants Choi to be monitored at all times.
I just don't need anyone else injured or hurt.